Awesome. Okay, so next we are going to be doing spins and stops with body. I'm gonna break this down to two different segments. One, I'm gonna reiterate and just refresh your memory on exactly what the angles are supposed to be when we do this exercise, okay? So I'm gonna do one without body, and then the next one I'm going to do with body, okay? So to start with, start in a nice wide second position like so. We're gonna start right flat, okay? So right hand for that. Okay, so you're gonna do 4 spins. You're gonna do 5 and 6, and da squeeze, push in 1, 2, 3, and 4, and hit. So we're gonna do that cross angle like so. So that left hand is gonna wanna go at the edge of the butt, and that right hand is gonna wanna reach down towards the swivel, okay? Now, when we do this in context, you will be in a slight contraction with the head down, but for right now though, that cross port position like so, that left arm is boxed out. We're not collapsed in like so, okay? Because that way it's not gonna be as definitive a stop or as strong as what you need to do for a spins and stops exercise. So make sure that's nice and boxed out, okay? So once again, we have, we have 5 and 6, and da squeeze, push, and 1, 2, 3 to the 4, and hit, okay? So that's number 1. So we catch on 5, hold 6, 7, 8, and we're gonna take both hands and manipulate the equipment into the next part of the angle, okay? But we gotta get back to regular spins in order to get to that, okay? So I'm using both my right hand and my left hand to bring it up and down at this cross angle so we can get back into drop spins, okay? Just remember with this exercise, there's always going to be 4 regular spins before you get into an angle, okay? So there's always gonna be 4, not 5, not 6, just 4, okay? So we just caught on 5. All your different angles are gonna be caught on count 5, okay? So I just caught on 5, and then from here we have 6, 7, 8, and 1. 8 and 1, okay? 8 and 1, so we're gonna be back this angle, okay? So we have 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and an angle, okay? This one's gonna be straight up and down. I do apologize, okay? So work on the transition a little bit, okay? So once we get to this cross angle yet again, I'm using both my right hand and my left hand to assist the equipment to get up and over, keeping it center of body because that's how we have the most control over it. From here, taking that right hand and pushing it up, that left hand will slowly help balance it to get it back to that angle, okay? So that's just gonna be the transition for how we get into the next part of the exercise for that, okay? So next, we're gonna do vertical, straight up and down, okay? So we just finished this one. This is 1, okay? This is 1 spin and stop right there, okay? So I'm gonna start flat just so you get the gist of it, okay? So we have 5 and 6, and da squeeze, push, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a hit, okay? This one's straight up and down. Ideally, this is gonna be a little bit of where your nose is, left hand is at the butt in that boxed out position, and then the right hand is going to be at that swivel as well. Your left hand always wants to get to the butt, and then your right hand always wants to go to the swivel. And that's only for the right side though, okay? So right hand for right side, always to the swivel, left hand to the butt, okay? So this is going to be our number 2, okay? So we have our first one, which would be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a hit, like so, okay? So we have that cross port. From here, we're gonna push it up. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and up, okay? So we have the straight up angle as well, okay? Next, we're gonna go into cross angle like so, okay? So it's gonna go from your right hip into your left shoulder, okay? Right hip is where the tip should go. Left shoulder is where the butt should go, okay? Just a reference point for that, okay? So if you were to do regular spins, it would look like this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and an angle, okay? So we wanna make sure that that is nice and tight, that we stay inside of the shoulder blade, not too shallow where it goes outside. So you gotta make sure it's nice and crisp and tight when we get into that.